guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my weekly Q&A. This is going to be the third week in a row that I do a Q&A and talk about some important things that are happening on the shows that I watch and react to. So yeah, first of all, I want to let you guys know that I will be reacting to Sense8 Season 2. I just don't know when. I think I can start tomorrow Monday doing the reaction video, so I will keep you guys posted. In the meantime, I'm still reacting to Supergirl, Orphan Black, Pretty Little Liars, The 100, Riverdale, and a lot of other shows. So yeah, keep on the lookout for those. And the first thing I want to talk about right now is that this past week we got the news of 5 new characters that MTV Scream is casting for season 3. As you guys know, we are gonna have a reboot on the show, meaning that all the past characters and all the story we have learned throughout season 1 and season 2 are no longer important on season 3 because we have an entire new cast, new showrunners, new producers, everything. So I don't even know if we are going to still have the Brandon James murder storyline. I'm guessing that we will, since the Brandon James storyline was really heavily directed and involved with the main storyline on season 1 and 2. So I'm guessing that we are gonna have a new killer with new ideas and with a new revenge plot, so which I think it sucks because we are not gonna have a resolution on that. So yeah, well, we're gonna have this new set of new people in cast joining for season 3. I'm gonna give the trailer, like I said, a chance to watch it and to see if I get hooked up with, hooked with whatever they are presenting, and that will I will make my decision whether if I'm gonna react to the show or not then. Okay, so we have TV Line. I will leave the link for you guys to go ahead and read it. They actually have a character's description for 5 characters, and I'm gonna be reading up. The characters' names are Dion, Liv, Kim, Beth, and Jamal. So those are the 5 characters. We know that Dion and Jamal are brothers, at least step brothers, and they are a person of color, you know, so which is like, it's okay, I guess, and I'm glad that they are having some diversity on the cast, which is good, I guess. So we are gonna read the descriptions for Dion first. He is a Michael B. Jordan-esque football player on track to score a college scholarship. That is, until a masked killer uses Dion's darkest secrets against him, turning his life upside down and making him question his own sanity. So, pretty much from this description, I kind of get Emma vibe, because we also know that Emma, everybody was questioning her sanity during season 2, and at the end of season 1, she went to counseling and all that, and when she came back, there were some things that were really off with her, and she had to deal with the PTSD, you know, that she had from the previous season. So this one kind of seems like the new Emma, but on the male version of her. Then we have Liv, who is Dion's cheerleader girlfriend. As beautiful as she is brilliant, she's also down to lend a helping hand where needed, though her good intentions often land her in hot water. So this one right here could be Brooke. I'm guessing she was a cheerleader too, so you have that. Nothing very interesting about this description. She's beautiful and brilliant, and she gets herself in trouble for helping other people. Just sounds like Brooke, and I don't know, I hope that they do like spin the character a little bit more. This is just character's description, so they can cast whoever they are gonna choose for this character. Then we have Kim, who is the rebellious one on the group, always willing to say what everyone else is thinking. She's organized and protective, two qualities that will serve her well when a killer starts targeting her friends. So this one here could either be, I don't know, Audrey, maybe, even though she wasn't that organized, but I mean, it seems like a cool character, but like I said, I'm not really thrilled with this decision, so all the characters description, I'm like, whatever. I mean, we already had a Brooke and an Audrey and a Noah and all that, and we could have continued the show as it was and finished the storylines that were left open back in season 2. Then we have Beth, who is a little different from her fellow seniors. And see there, everyone is a senior, apparently, on this one. So it means that if the killer kills everyone, they can be done with the show and having the killer target another group on high school. So they are thinking ahead on doing another reboot on their reboot of their reboot. So stupid. Anyways, sporting a goth look and a morbid collection of interest, a walking encyclopedia of all things horror. She's compared to the Kraft's Fairuza Balk. Okay, so Beth is essentially Noah. What the fuck? Like, the only one who doesn't have like an alter version of it, it looks like it's Kim, but she's the rebellious one. She could be either Audrey or even, what was... Ostabo. What the hell? So Beth is pretty much Noah. And then there's Dion's stepbrother Jamal. Despite hanging out with a rough crowd, he's got a big heart and an undying loyalty to Dion. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their name right, but this does it get you guys excited for season 3? It doesn't get me any excited for season 3 because, like I said, we are really committed to the characters that we already know, and having a new set of characters that kind of look like the previous ones, it's just, I feel like it's a waste of my time. The only good thing to notice about this is that, like I said, both Dion and Jamal are both black, and the actresses they are gonna cast for Liv and Kim, they are they're considering different backgrounds on both of the actresses that are gonna be cast for the roles. So we are not gonna have like, especially, you know, just like black and white characters, or maybe we're gonna have Latinos and things like that, which is really cool. I mean, diversity and all that. I like that, but that's it. That's all I like. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this new revelation. Like I said, the link for you guys to read the descriptions will be in the description below, but let me know, please, what are your thoughts on these characters? Are you excited to watch season 3? Are you gonna keep supporting season 3 of Scream, or are you just done with it? Like I said, just gonna watch the trailer and decide there. So next up, I'm gonna talk about 13 Reasons Why. It was revealed this morning, actually, that 13 Reasons Why got a second season renewal from Netflix. And even though I am happy because I was captivated by the story, and also there were a lot of open endings on the season finale, and I want to see them resolve, I am not sure 100%. I'm not 100% sure if I wanted a season 2. I will much rather have the story wrap on season 1 with the whole Hannah storyline, and then maybe on season 2 we can tackle another girl's story and having to move the storyline there, and not necessarily dealing with suicide, but maybe with self-harm and things like that, and seeing a person getting the help that they need and all that. But since they left open the possibility of them coming back, like we didn't see the trial, we didn't see if Bryce got pay for what he did. We don't know who actually shot Alex. I still don't believe he shot himself. We don't know if the teacher is gonna handle the tapes. We don't know pretty much anything at this point. There's a lot of unsolved things on the season 1 finale. So in that aspect, I am excited for. I'm also learning that Hannah Baker, it's still gonna be the main character, one of the main characters on the show, which we heard her tapes, like the 13 tapes. I don't think she left like 13 more tapes, or like now Alex left 13 tapes. It will be so stupid if that happened, because that will normally doesn't happen in real life. So I'm guessing that if they are deciding to keep the actress, I also don't want her to be alive, okay? Because I think it will just set back the meaning of season 1. That's why I'm a little bit scared actually to have a season 2, because I don't want them making mistakes on the story. I think they tackle the storyline of the suicide and how to prevent and how to be kind to another person really well. And having Hannah still be involved in season 2, maybe just through flashbacks, because I honestly don't think there's more to tell about Hannah. There's a lot more to tell about Clay and about Alex and about Jessica, but having Hannah as the main character, it makes me really anxious, and it makes me really nervous that I'm gonna fuck up her storyline just for ratings, or just for, you know, selling a season 2. I mean, the actors, all the actors deserve a season 2 because they were amazing on season 1, but the story was treated with, in my personal opinion, with a lot of respect, and it did give everyone something to talk about and to try to be better and all that. So I don't know, I'm kind of suspicious about the season 2 renewal. But yeah, anyways, if you have any ideas, let me know. Are you guys happy that we're gonna have a season 2? Do you have any concerns of any type, actually? If we're gonna, what do you guys think about that? Let me know on the comment section down below, please, because I want to talk to you guys. I want to maybe read some of your comments, and maybe I think the same, and we can have an open discussions about this. But yeah, that's what I was going to talk about for 13 Reasons Why. And now the last piece of story that I have is for Pretty Little Liars. We know that the series is coming to an end. We know all that. So the speculation of whether who is AD is up on the air. Like, everybody wants to know who is the killer, and I'm sorry, who is the big threat on 7B for this final 10 episodes. So there's a lot of rumors. There have been rumors that Courtney, Allison's twin, is actually AD. There has been rumors that Paige is AD, and all these rumors have come from IMDb, the web page. But the thing there is the fact that it's really easy for users to edit the information. So it looks like they have been editing the information for who AD was, and they have listed the actress who played Paige as AD. They have also listed Sasha as AD. So I don't know how reliable this source is now, but I want to let you guys know something that I found that I think is really interesting. And it doesn't come directly from the cast list, because on the cast it's really impressive that we got pretty much everyone that we hope that it's on the season finale. We have Toby, we have Dr. Rollins, we have Ella Montgomery, we have Melissa Hastings, Veronica Hastings, Diane Fitzgerald, we have Ashley Merriam, Byron Montgomery. Then there's a couple people that I don't recognize, like Ava and Claire and Willa and Haley. I don't know who those people are. I hate the fact that they are including like new characters, but I think that these new characters are the ones from The Perfectionist. Maybe honestly I wouldn't be able to tell you guys. Also, Vanessa Reid is listed as CC Drake and Charlotte De Laurentiis there. Ren is also there. Jenna Marshall, Detective Barry Maple. A lot of, even Lucas is listed here. So that's all good, and that's like it possibly is true that all of these people are going to be on the episode. But if you keep scrolling down, you're gonna find the producers and cinematography, film editing, and all those names. And there's something really interesting that we got, is the fact that on stunts, RJ Wolf, who is Ian Harding's stunt double, is listed for the final episode. And he's the only stunt double listed for this episode, and it says that he is the stunt double of Ian Harding. So why in the world does Ezra needs a stunt double? So when I was like reading this, I was like, wait, what? Why is he the only one who needs a stunt double? Is he AD? And I don't know why, but I have been like giving theories, and I have been having this feeling that maybe Ezra is AD. So could this be like a potential spoiler? What do you guys think of this information? This is something that I don't even know if someone edited this. I don't think someone edited, because I have been checking this same page for the past 2 weeks. I actually did this part, like I talked about this part, and then when I was editing I cut it out from last week because it got too long. So let me know, guys, what do you think about this information? Also gonna leave the link for the IMDb page, and look for stunts, and he is listed there. So I don't know, could that be possible? Could Ezra be revealed as AD, or why in the world does he need, or maybe he's gonna fight AD, but if he's fighting AD, then the person who's playing AD should also have a stunt double listed here, right? So I don't know, maybe I'm just making things up because I want to find out who AD is. And will I be happy if it's Ezra? I think I could be happy somewhat, but I'm guessing that I will find some flaws on the timeline, so I don't know. But let me know, guys, on the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this information? Could it be real? Is it real? Is not real? Let me know on the comment section down below. So now we're gonna go through the questions, and this time I'm gonna use the questions I have on Twitter. So if you wanna follow me on Twitter, you can do it. My handle is @JuliDG, and you can ask me questions there because I'm trying to find the questions from all the previous reaction videos, and it's just impossible because there are so many comments. So I'm gonna use my Twitter now to answer this week's questions. So if you have any other questions, you can send them to my Twitter, or actually leave it on this video, just specifically this video, and I will be picking the questions I want to answer, and I'm gonna answer them on the next video. So if you want to be included on this Q&A weekly videos, leave a comment, leave a question with whatever you want to ask about whatever show I react to, and I will be sure to answer you next week. So at Amy3 asks, do you think there's an Emerson kiss on Tuesday episode? You bet your ass I hope there is, because we haven't had a kiss since when? Since episodes 10, 7, 10. Back 8 months ago, so I am looking forward to have another kiss, another Amazon kiss, because I miss them so much. So yes, I hope that they do kiss. We have another question by Furkin. It's at LostK97, and he says, do you want a second season of 13 Reasons Why? Not necessarily. With the way that they left everything open, I think it was logical for them to have a season 2. I wouldn't have wanted, but if it's here, I'm still gonna watch it and react to it. And he says, are you afraid that they could ruin the show? I am. I'm really afraid that they could do that. And the last question he asks is, what do you currently think about the 100? Currently, I don't know who the hell is writing the 100. I don't know if Jason is still involved in the writing process. I know that he is the showrunner, so he's the one who calls the shots. He's the one who says to the writers, you need to write this in, you need to make this happen, and they are the ones who do it. But he's ultimately the one who calls the shots on what happened on the show. So, I don't know, I think the last episode, I have been really, like, kind of happy with the pace of the show and how things have gone on the show for the past few weeks. But this last week's episode, it was just insane. Like, it was just, nothing makes sense. The characters were written really out of character. Even though, if you actually think about it, Clarke was heading to do that. Clarke was, her god complex, it's really strong lately, and she's just trying to save humanity and things like that, and I think it got over her head, and I don't even think that Alexa will be proud of her at this moment. So yeah, and that's saying a lot. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week with more of the 100, but I'm not happy. Another question by Pascal. His Twitter handle is @Sapia331. Who do you think will not be in game? Only 3 out of 4 will so. What's your guess? So, this question is for Pretty Little Liars, but I don't know, if we have to, like, Emerson, it's going to be endgame. It has to be endgame, because if not, then I'm gonna bitch slap Marlene King. Then you have Halep, that is pretty much confirmed that they're gonna be endgame. And then you have either Spoby or Ezra, and I do want Spoby to be endgame. I don't want, like, Ezra can suck it. Like, I don't care. I don't care about Ezra, so I hope that Ezra is the one who's not endgame. So yeah, I hope so, because they irritate me so much, you know. Ezra irritates me so much lately, and like Caleb, I don't really care. So I guess that they will be in game, but Ezra just gets on my nerves. So yeah, that's what I will pick. Okay, so I found a question from YouTube from Giuliano Willems. Well, he actually has 6 questions, but 2 for Pretty Little Liars and the rest for the different shows I react to. So the first question is, I'm confused. In this reaction video, you seem to like Yvonne, but the previous video you said she could die and you wouldn't care. So do you like her or not? The thing is that on my reaction video, I felt bad, not necessarily for Nicole, but for Toby. Okay, so I saw it like, oh my god, if she dies, how much it's going to affect Toby, a character who has been raped, you know, even though people like to forget that Jenna raped Toby. Then he had his mother die, and he was thinking that his mom never cared for him and that she decided to just die and kill herself and forget about him. So he's a character who has suffered a lot, and I feel like I like him so much. He's one of the few male characters that I like a lot. So I was feeling like that, and I was sad about the fact that Yvonne died because of him, because of how much he meant to her. Then for Yvonne, like, I don't really care because she's a pointless character, you know, but I hate what they are doing to Toby. The second question is, would you prefer Emerson over Amaya? Because I really loved Amaya, to be honest. I wouldn't choose anyone over Emerson. Emerson for me has always been endgame, but Amaya, and with that Maya, you know, she's the only one who could actually compete with Allison. Paige didn't stand a chance against Allison for Emily's heart. Let's be honest. Like, Paige was just part, whatever you want to say, that they have history, that they were together and that they love each other. I'm not denying that. They did love each other at one point, but the minute Allison came back and the minute Emily knew that Allison was still alive, she was like, bye bitch. Like, Paige was never the destination, never the end game for Emily. It was always Allison. But I will be a lot conflicted if Maya was still alive and if Maya will fight against Emerson for Emily's heart, I will be like, oh my god, this can actually, like, Emily can actually choose Maya, because Maya was her first girlfriend. Maya was the first girl. She was comfortable enough to actually, you know, come to terms with her her sexuality and not be afraid of herself and accepting herself. So she's a huge part of Emily's growing experience and coming out process, and I think that will be a really hard competitor against Allison. But the bitch is dead, thankfully, so Emily's in the same game. The third question is for Orphan Black. If one of the sisters will die in the final season, which one will you find to be the least devastating? Well, if Rachel dies, I wouldn't be mad about it. If Crystal dies, even though Crystal is so fun, I wouldn't mind that much because, you know, Crystal is just the comic relief. But if we were talking of the four main ones, Sarah, Cosima, Helena, and Allison, if you tell me like one of those four have to die, I wouldn't be able to choose because I love them. Maybe I will choose Sarah though. But the other three, I just love them so much. I love Sarah, don't get me wrong. I think Sarah's an amazing character. She's the one who moves the plot forward. But I don't know. I love Helena so much. I love Allison. I love Cosima. And Sarah, like, she's the fourth person I love the most, but she's not my main clone, you know, she's not the main clone that I love, but it will be hard. But if I have to choose one of those four, I will choose Sarah. The next question is for Scream Queens. Who do you like best as main character? Grace in season 1 or Sadie in season 2? Oh, that's really complicated because season 2 of Scream Queens was crap. It wasn't really well written. I'm sorry. I love Scream Queens and I love that, but it wasn't really well like written the entire season, so it kind of felt like a joke. So I'm gonna have to choose Grace on season 1. Another question, this is 13 reasons why. Thoughts on Sherry and Clay, Sky and Clay, since people are divided on which two will make the best ship. Well, Sky and Clay were really good friends. Could that possibly mean something else for the two of them? I don't know, but Sky needs to work herself. Like, she doesn't have to think about a relationship. She has to think about herself and getting through what she's going through, you know, because she's self-harming. So I hope that Clay is able to help her like that, not necessarily be in a relationship with her. So for now, I'm gonna ship Clay and Sherry. I think Sherry really cared about Clay, and I love Sherry. She's so cute, and she, at the end, like, kind of like, she owned up to her mistakes without them having to threat her or anything. It took her a while, but she did it, and I'm proud of her. So yeah, Sherry and Clay, I will ship them. And Scream. Which characters on the show will you miss the most in season 3? I will miss... Who will I miss the most? Actually, I like Emma. Even though people don't seem like to like her too much, I like Emma. And who else do I like? Oh, Brooke. Audrey, sometimes she gets on my nerves sometimes, and I think that my problem with Audrey is the fact that she, like, not so much with the character or the actress, but rather with the writers that are not able to say that she is bisexual, and they always call her bi-curious or bi something, and they never use the correct word, and I hate that. So that's the thing that doesn't make me connect to Audrey as a character. But in season 2, she actually got a lot better than on season 1. Season 1, she was really annoying sometimes, at least for me. But on season 2, she really come into terms with herself, and I like her a lot more. But yeah, and I used to ship her with Emma, so yeah. But if I have to choose just one, I will pick Emma. I like Emma a lot. Okay, so those are all the questions I'm gonna answer on this Q&A. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any other questions you guys want me to answer for any of the shows that I react to, including the ones who are currently on hiatus, let me know on the comment section down below. I will choose the questions from this video. I'm not gonna choose from another video because it's so hard to like try to look for them. I didn't thought that through on the previous 2 videos. So only questions on this video and on my Twitter, those are the ones who I'm gonna choose to give my answers to. So please forgive me for that, but do it this week on this video and I will answer you guys questions on the next one. And yeah, thank you so much for all your support with this series, who is actually doing really well in terms of views and engagement with you guys. So I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. If you have any other ideas of videos I should do, let me know that as well on the comment section down below. And that's about it with me with this type of video, with my Q&A for this week, and I see you guys next week for another one of these amazing videos. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks so much. Mwah! Bye guys.